Them Season 1 ending explained. What happens to the Emery family in the Amazon Prime Video show? Them, Amazon Prime Video's gripping horror anthology series, has captivated audiences with its chilling portrayal of the Emery family's descent into darkness, and Them Season 1's ending explained everything. Set in 1950s America, the show navigates themes of racial injustice, trauma, and the supernatural, offering a haunting reflection on the horrors that lurk both within and beyond the shadows. As the Emerys relocate to East Compton in search of a fresh start, they soon find themselves trapped in a nightmare beyond comprehension. Supernatural forces and racist neighbors alike conspire to torment the family, testing their resilience and threatening to tear them apart. As the season progresses, tensions escalate, culminating in a harrowing showdown in the Season 1 finale. The Emerys confront their tormentors and the dark forces that have besieged them, facing their fears head-on in a battle for survival. With the stage set for further horrors to unfold, the Season 1 finale sets the scene for a chilling continuation of the Emerys' journey, promising twists, turns, and heart-stopping revelations. The Emery house, initially presented as a beacon of hope and new beginnings, undergoes a chilling transformation throughout Them Season 1. At first glance, the haunted house in Them embodies the quintessential American dream, a spacious home in a picturesque neighborhood, promising safety and prosperity for the Emery family. However, as the narrative unfolds, the house gradually reveals its sinister underbelly, becoming a nightmarish prison that traps the family in a web of terror. The once inviting interiors become imbued with an aura of dread, with each room concealing secrets and horrors beyond imagination. Within the walls of their once promising sanctuary, the Emery house undergoes a chilling metamorphosis, becoming a twisted reflection of the family's deepest fears and traumas. Henry's attempts to return to safety are thwarted by the sinister machinations of the house itself, trapping him in a surreal maze of shifting realities and haunting memories. As the physical and supernatural boundaries blur, the home becomes a battleground for the Emerys' struggle for survival. In the climactic showdown of Them Season 1, Lucky Emery emerges as a beacon of strength and resilience, confronting the supernatural forces that threaten to tear her family apart. Central to this confrontation is her battle with the enigmatic Black Hat Man, an evil spirit that embodies the darkest aspects of racial oppression and trauma. As the embodiment of the Emerys' deepest fears and insecurities, Black Hat Man is a formidable adversary, manipulating their emotions and exploiting their vulnerabilities with chilling precision. Throughout the season, Lucky grapples with profound grief and guilt stemming from the tragic loss of her infant child, Chester. Haunted by the specter of her son's death, she struggles to find solace amidst the chaos and horror that surrounds her. However, as the season reaches its climax, Lucky undergoes a transformative journey of self-discovery and empowerment, ultimately finding the strength to confront her inner demons and face the horrors that threaten her family. In a powerful act of defiance, she refuses to let her son's memory be tarnished by the darkness that surrounds her, reclaiming her agency and asserting her identity as a survivor. In the showdown with Black Hat Man, Lucky confronts the spirit head-on, drawing upon her courage and resilience to defeat the darkness that has plagued her family. Through sheer determination and unwavering resolve, she refuses to succumb to despair, emerging victorious in her battle against evil. In a pivotal moment of catharsis, Lucky confronts the spectral embodiment of her grief and guilt, refusing to be defined by past tragedies. As she confronts Black Hat Man, one of Them's scariest ghosts, Lucky undergoes a profound transformation. She sheds the shackles of her grief and embraces the promise of a new beginning. In a powerful act of defiance, she refuses to let her son's memory be tarnished by the darkness that surrounds her, reclaiming her agency and asserting her identity as a survivor. Through her courageous actions, Lucky saves her family and finds redemption and healing, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. Throughout Them Season 1, Henry Emery's character arc is defined by his harrowing struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder and the lingering traumas of his past. As a veteran, Henry carries the weight of his wartime experiences, haunted by World War II memories of violence, loss, and survival. His PTSD manifests in a variety of ways, from debilitating flashbacks and nightmares to episodes of intense emotional distress, rendering him vulnerable to the horrors that unfold in East Compton. Henry's battle with his inner demons is exacerbated by the pervasive racism and hostility that he encounters in his new neighborhood. As a black man living in a predominantly white community, he faces constant discrimination and harassment, further exacerbating his feelings of isolation and despair. Moreover, the supernatural hauntings that plague the Emery house serve as a constant reminder of the trauma that Henry has endured, triggering his PTSD and exacerbating his mental anguish. Despite his struggles, Henry demonstrates remarkable resilience and courage in the face of adversity. Throughout the season, he fights tirelessly to protect his family and confront the malevolent forces threatening their safety. However, as the horrors of East Compton escalate, Henry's mental state deteriorates, pushing him to the brink of despair. Ultimately, his journey is a testament to the enduring legacy of trauma and the resilience of the human spirit, as Lucky forgives him for not being there, and he confronts his inner demons and finds redemption amidst the darkness.
Da tapdansmann, expexleined.
His true identity is a reminder that perpetrators of racial violence often hide behind masks. Among the myriad evil spirits that haunt the Emery family in them Season 1, the Tap Dance Man emerges as a particularly sinister and enigmatic figure. His unsettling presence looms large throughout the season, serving as a chilling embodiment of rage, manipulation, and racial oppression. The Tap Dance Man's eerie tap dancing and haunting visage evoke a sense of dread and unease, signaling his nefarious intentions and malevolent influence over the Emerys. Throughout the season, the Tap Dance Man's actions and motivations remain shrouded in mystery, adding to his aura of menace and making him the scariest part of them. Season 1. He exerts an evil influence over the Emerys, exploiting their fears and insecurities for his own twisted purposes. By masquerading as a spectral embodiment of black trauma and suffering, the Tap Dance Man symbolizes how systemic racism dehumanizes and exploits marginalized communities. The reveal that the Tap Dance Man is, in fact, a white man underscores the pervasive influence of white supremacy and racial violence in the lives of black people. By masquerading as a spectral embodiment of black trauma and suffering, the Tap Dance Man symbolizes how systemic racism dehumanizes and exploits marginalized communities. His true identity serves as a stark reminder that the perpetrators of racial violence often hide behind masks of anonymity, perpetuating cycles of oppression and injustice with impunity.